Welcome to grade 7 mathematics. Today we're going to begin with unit 1, integers. Let's explore what integers are and how we can perform operations with them. So integers are a set of natural numbers, consists of those natural numbers, 0 as well, negative natural numbers as well. We start from negative infinity, or let's start with here a number, let's free from -3, -12, -5, it's going to continue, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and it's continue. These are integers. So integers could be those are positive natural numbers, and the negative natural numbers as well. 0 is it's neutral, neither positive nor negative numbers. So generally, numbers can be assigned starting from the natural numbers. Natural numbers are starting from 1, 2, 3, and it's continue. And we have whole numbers. Whole numbers would be starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, would continue. Also we have integers. Integers would be they are exposed from negative infinity and 0 and positive values, positive natural number. So in general, natural numbers would be an element of whole number. Whole number would be an element of integers. So natural number, an element of whole number. Whole numbers, an element of integers. So now we're going to perform operations with integers. So we're going to do with addition, subtractions, multiplications, and division. These are the 4 operations of numbers, right? The addition, subtractions, multiplication, and division. The first rule would be rules for addition. So the rules for addition works with the same sign. If you have the same sign, what we do, we're going to add the absolute value and keep the common sign, okay? Let's say you have -5 plus -3. These are the same sign, right? The same sign means we just add the absolute value of the number, or the positive value 5 and 3 would be added. That would be 8, and we keep the sign of the larger number. That's 5, right? 5 is negative numbers. Obviously 3 is negative, but let's keep the sign of the higher number. That would be minus. So the answer would be -8. Let's say you have 5 plus 3 for a positive number. We know that 5 plus 3 would be, it's a positive 8, right? It's a positive 8 because just 5 plus 8 is 8, and the sign of the highest value would be is a positive. So we have the same sign. We keep the positive numbers. What if have the same different sign? Okay, let's look into the different sign. When talking about different signs, we do the subtracting the smaller absolute value from the larger one and take the sign of the number with the larger absolute values. Okay, let's have -6 plus 4. In this case, we do subtraction. That would be how much? That would be 2. Then the sign of the larger number will be is it negative, right? That's negative numbers. So that would be -2. The other thing would be, let's say you have 9 plus -3. Different sign, right? Different sign. Still we do subtraction, because when you have different sign, we do subtraction. This is going to be 6. But the sign of the larger number is as a positive, right? So we keep positive. This is rules for additions. Let's talk about subtracting of integers. Integer subtraction, instead of subtractions, we do the same thing with addition. But what do? We change the subtraction to addition, okay? By adding the opposite of the second number. For example, if you have a minus b, we change into this one into addition by make it, this is plus, that is minus of b. Same thing. For example, if you have the 9 minus 5, it is standard value. As we know, 9 minus 5 is 4, right? But if you have negative number subtraction with 3, in this case, what do? We do minus 7 plus minus 3. Because positive times negative would be negative, then we can have minus 7 minus 3 is the same thing. But the rule would be adding, like when you have a minus b, what do? You can change into addition by changing the opposite sign of these bodies, okay? So in this case, as we know, when you do additions, we said that when you have negative and negative number or the same sign, what do? We just do the additions. We just do the addition. 7 plus 3 would be, that would be 10. But the sign of the larger number is negative. So this is minus 10 would be the answers. Let's do, we have 6 minus of 4 in this case. So in this case, what do? We have to multiply negative by negative. That would be positive. So this is going to be 6 plus 4. So this would be how much? It would be 10. Similarly, when you have like minus 8 minus of 2, for example, what do now? First, we have to multiply the negative by negative. Okay, this has changed to negative times negative would be positive. So this is minus 8 plus of 2. Now we come to the addition. So in addition, when you have opposite sign, what do? We do subtraction. So 8 minus 2 would be 6. So we have to keep the sign of the larger number. That would be 6. So this is going to be minus 6. Multiplication of integers. Multiplication of integers, when you do multiplication of integers, so we do, for example, with the same sign, when you talked about same sign, what do? Let's say we have minus 4 multiplied by minus 3. So what do? We just multiply first the number. 3 times of 4 would be, that would be 12. But negative times of negative would be, the sign would be multiplied each other. Minus times minus would be positive. So the answer would be positive 12. Let's say 5 times of 6. The same thing. Positive numbers. We just multiply them and we can get the answer. That would be 30. But when you have different sign, let's say different sign. When you have different sign, what do? We have, let's say, minus 7 multiplied by 2. So in this case, 7 times of 2 would be 14. But negative number times positive number, this is positive 2. Negative times positive would be negative. So the answer would be negative, okay? Let's say 9 times of minus 5, for example. In this case, still we keep 9 times of 5 would be 45. But the sign, this is positive, but this is negative. Positive times negative would be negative. Now let's do divisions. Division of integers. So when talking about division of integers, let's talk about the sign, okay? For example, just let's divide with same sign. When you do same sign, what do? Let's say minus 12 divided by minus 3. So in this case, this is exactly the same as 12 divided by 3, right? It's negative by negative. So here, negative divided by negative would be positive. So this is going to be 12 divided by 3. That would be 4. Let's have 15 divided by 3. Same thing, right? This 15 divided by 3 is 15 divided by 3. That would be 5 with the same sign, okay? But let's have different sign, okay? Different sign. when talked about different sign, so we have minus 18 divided by, let's say, 6. This is going to be different sign. This is negative, this is positive. This is minus 18 divided by 6. So in this case, this is going to be 3. So this is negative, this is positive. Negative divided by positive, the same thing, that would be negative, okay? So it would be negative 3. Let's change the subject with negative 4. For example, this is 20 divided by negative 4. Same thing, positive divided by negative, that would be negative. So would be, this is 5, and we have the negative value, that would be. Thanks so much. See you on next lesson.